Hey, what's up, everybody? BDF 44 coming at you another video. All right, only got 8 minutes to talk, but I just give you an update on what I'm up to. So I got not signed up, but I did all the tutorials with Lyft. And they got some new stuff that they didn't have back in the day, but that was back in the day. I think I worked Lyft at like, what, 2018? It's 2023 now, so 5 years. Yeah, you'd expect some new things. But they got assisted ride that it's like a special thing that they have for disabled people and people who have mobility issues and things of that nature. So I took the tutorial on that as well. It gives you an extra $4 on those rides. They didn't have anything like that back in the day. Everybody got in like the car together. You know what I mean? Disabled people and regular people. When I was driving, you get nothing special for that, and they didn't really tell us how to handle that. So I remember a couple of situations where I had some elderly people help me help them. And because of it, I was able to learn how it works. How to fold certain walkers, how to fold certain wheelchairs and stuff like that. I was wetting the bed when it came to stuff like that at times. And they were always very patient with me. But yeah, that's how that went back in the day. I remember a distinctive ride that I had with an elderly lady. Picked her up in Santa Monica, and all she wanted to do was go to the Rite Aid. I took her to the Rite Aid. And then she had something else she wanted to do, so I took her over there. And then she had to go back home. And then she had something else to do. And I just did it all for her. I was having a good time with it because she was very sweet. And I remember that being one of the better days. So I signed up for assisted living because I remember that experience. It was a good one. But I think for me, I had more good days than bad days doing Lyft. I really did. More good days than bad, which is why I wouldn't mind getting back to it. Security, I don't want to do security again. I'm going to be honest with you. I really don't ever want to do that again. It's just, I never was a guard, man. I just did it. You know what I mean? It's one of the things where I ain't no damn guard. I just happened to find myself doing the position for a very long time, and I hated it. I hated it most of the time. So, you know, yeah, I'm gonna get my guard card if T can find it in my suitcase in his what do you call it? In his storage. I will meet up with him tomorrow and try to pick that up from him. But to be honest with you, I don't know that I'll even use it because I'm dead set on getting my Lyft going. The thing about Uber, I tried to go the Uber route, but the lowest card down payment they had was $200, and I don't have $200 to throw at it. It's not there, so I would have to ask family to help me invest in that, which I don't actually think they would have a problem with. I don't think so, but I haven't had that conversation yet. And plus, I'm gonna find out if I can go through Lyft because I don't remember putting anything down for Lyft. I don't think I put anything down for Lyft. If I'm not mistaken, everything came off of your rides, like everything. So, but they may have changed that. My boy T said they have to put something down. So I don't remember. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I did put down like 150 or something like that. But I really don't remember doing that. So, regardless of what, man, you know, if it does come down to $200 more to make more money, then of course that's something my family would want me to do. So I don't believe they would have any objection to that. Neither side of my family. If for some reason one did, I go to the other. Either way, this is about me investing in the ability to have income, and that's what's going to get me everything I need from here. So I'm excited. Believe it or not, like I said, I don't feel like the same person over in Linux. It's almost like that whole Linux experience snapped me out of that. And now I've been, you know, I ain't left the house, this hotel room since I got home, but I've been accomplishing a lot, you know, with the phone, that other stuff that I would have never even tried to do over at Linux. So it's just more productive, man. I just wish there was a train station near here. That would make life a lot easier for me to get to various different stuff just to explore on a day like this. But given the fact that there's nothing around, like for miles, doing the exploring thing don't really cut it for me in this neighborhood. But I definitely want to accomplish a lot on this phone. One confession I can tell you guys is that since I came into this hotel room, I have not felt like making any art. And the art I did make does not look any good. So I don't know what the hell's going on with that. But I'm just not vibing on no art making right now, so I'm just going to let it be. I'm going to let that be, but I really have not had any interest since I got into this hotel room of doing any artwork. But what I can say is I got plenty of stuff here, and there's a lot of days left. So all the arts are right there, ready for the taking. But I've been more so about this. This is really where my feelings have gone. I ain't really feel like I'm making no playlist either, but that's because of the app more so than my desire to listen to music. And I'm still going to get to that music at some point. So yeah, I just want to kind of give you guys an update on what I'm feeling and what's going on. I'm actually very excited about driving Lyft, and I did not see that coming as early as 3 days ago. I didn't see that coming. But this ride with the U-Haul really inspired me to want to get behind the wheel, to remind me how much I enjoy driving, to remind me how much of confidence I really do have driving. And then I started remembering all them good days I had driving, especially in the summertime. It was a really solid experience. I did have some bad ones though. Days where I only could drive a couple hours because I couldn't get nothing going, or because I was just irritated on the road because of stupid drivers. I remember the bad days. I do. But they were bad a lot of the time because I was in the wrong spots trying to find rides. I wasn't getting up in the morning at 7 and 9 at the hours you're supposed to be driving. I wanted to do my own thing. It was like I wanted to work out in the morning, eat whatever I want to eat, and then leave the house at 11. And those ain't the best times to drive. So a lot of that stuff had to do with what I was intending on doing. Nowadays, my body gets up naturally at 5:30 in the morning. So it's nothing for me to get out the house by 7 and ride until noon or 1, and that should be able to get me what I need as far as my quota for the day. I've set a goal of like $550 a week. I don't know if my brain will allow me to reach those goals very often, but that's a really good goal for me in trying to get out of this situation. $550 a week would be really good. I can do that for 3 or 4 months and find myself exactly what I'm looking for, and by then my SSI can kick in, and then I'll have that income in place. From there I can invest in other aspects of my life, fixing my life, get my apartment, get my car, and all of this stuff. So Lyft might be the way for me. I don't really love the program where you have to spend $260. You gotta make $260 before you can even get profit. So, having your own car is the only way to really do it. But if you drive enough, and if you can get those surging prices with the area I'm in, with an airport over here and long streets down there, it shouldn't be difficult to get the little rides that turn into bigger rides, so to speak, in bigger cities, if that makes any sense. So I don't know if surging prices are as high as they are in, say, LA, Hollywood, Long Beach, whatever, but at the end of the day, with the Burbank Airport being 5 minutes away from here, I can just kick the car in the morning at 5:30 and get a definite ride from the airport. There ain't no question about that. You got to be there for long before somebody pings you for what needs to be done there. So I'm feeling it. I'm inspired, man. I'm legitimately inspired to drive, and I think I'm gonna enjoy it. And it's not something I want to do forever, but it is something that I can do at least until January. For the rest of the year, I guess. And I'll create a schedule that doesn't have me driving past 3:30 in the afternoon, so I can get back here and do all the Lakers stuff that I often do, and do everything else I want to do. So that'll allow me to get my schedule, make more money than the average job, because it ain't, the other jobs ain't gonna pay that, and be able to manage myself from this position. So if I can get into that, what we're waiting for right now is for them to get my ID uploaded. So I've run out of time to speak. I thank everybody for watching BDF 44. I'm out.